Hello everyone and welcome back to The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6. In the previous episode, we had not all I remember. I remember we were in the hospital, we found Nora, and then Ellie, started torturing Nora, essentially. So that was kind of how we ended, except for we jumped to a little flashback at the end. And so I wonder if this is going to be a flashback episode. I don't know if it'll be a bit of the episode. I don't know if it'll be the whole episode. I don't know if it's even going to do that, or if that was just a thing for the end of last episode. Only one way to find out, and that's to watch it. So make sure to support the video if you can, liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. All that stuff helps me out a lot. And you can go to my Patreon account, which is in the description below, to I've done this speech 1,000 times, so I kind of get it right. To get the full-length reaction, early access, exclusive videos, all for this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel. So go check that out. But let's jump into this, The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6.
Just go to your room. Stay there.
This is a nice house. Am I watching The Last of Us? I mean, this is clearly pre-zombies. 1983. So quite a bit pre-zombies. Joel? Was that Joel and Tommy or something? Wait, Jay Miller?
I'm back on patrol.
That's Steven. No, what's his name? Lalo.
You know what happened? He tried to rip me off when we got into a fight.
That's what you're going with? Okay.
I'm telling the truth.
No, you're not.
Oh my god, I can't believe he's in
Tommy
this
was buying
show.
the drugs, not you.
Okay, yeah, it
You
is
happened to
Joel.
walk by.
Tommy didn't do anything.
I talked to the kid you beat up, Joel. And the officers who got called to the scene. I'm not stupid.
I'm just so
If you
excited to
told
see
me one of
Lalo's
my
acting.
sons, you'd both be in juvie right now.
Wow, this is really interesting. Seeing how much he defended Tommy.
Just before I got out of the car, man, it just
Oh, fucking hell.
broke my jaw.
Jesus
Blood
Christ.
everywhere. Grandma thought I was dead.
Fucking awful parents.
My mouth was... It was humiliating.
I know what it feels like.
Never like that. Not even close.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe,
I go
but
too far.
you shouldn't be hitting them at all, really. But at least you're confronting this.
But I'm doing a little better than my father did.
That's true. We're human. Parenting's hard.
You know, when it's your turn, I hope you do a little better.
Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't see where the scene was going. Oh, I love that. I love when this show just does stuff like that. Like, obviously the show can't be all original content, but man, if it was. Because the best stuff in this show is all the stuff that's not in the games. But also when it's not in the games, I got nothing to compare it to, which is also good. I'm so happy we got Lalo's actor for that. He's such a good actor. What's his name? I can't remember it right now. See, the problem is I almost said Stephen Ogg, which is the guy from GTA 5. And he's also in Better Call Saul, but... Oh, it had Joel back in the intro. There's Seth. Seems like this is before again, because I don't think he worked at the bar when we saw him.
The new guy.
There you
Been here
go.
2 months, Seth.
The new guy.
Like I said, I'll be fucked.
Lego.
Well, I know where to look because I'm a smuggler and you're
A bartender.
I wasn't always this. I was a cop. Milwaukee PD.
Makes sense. He seems like a cop, to be honest.
Vanilla or chocolate? Say vanilla, it's easier.
vanilla. Oh, I need one more thing.
Chocolate.
Relax.
Is that a bone? What's he doing? His woodworking skills coming in handy. Whoa. Aww. Look at all of this, man. Imagine if it just sounded like shit.
What happened?
Oh, where'd you come from?
Painkiller. She's all right.
Oh.
Hey,
No. Leave it.
So this is to show the
Tommy,
difference
what
between
happened?
his
She was
parenting
working
style and his
KP.
dad's.
She burned her arm.
well, how?
Oh, the
Pushed it right up against the pot.
this is the
did this on
chemical
purpose?
burn she did on purpose.
I was like,
Who let this happen?
What do you mean, let? Who saw this coming? I was eating my
Ow.
damn dinner.
it hurts.
Ellie.
I just really wanted to wear short sleeves again.
Oh.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Happy 15th birthday, Eli.
Well, let's hope Seth bakes better than he spells.
That's really good.
And open.
Whoa.
This is a
what's
guitar?
Some
Yeah.
folks call this a guitar. Used a Dremel to carve the, well, it's a rotary drill, or could be a saw depending on the tip, but actually it's a pretty versatile.
Him like, going off on his hobby.
I had promised I would teach you, so.
You got cake hands, yep.
Well, what do you mean, play it?
And say,
No.
it's my fucking birthday, man. Let's see what you got.
Go on.
I'm not found by myself.
I'm so glad they're doing this scene.
Trying, and I believe 'cause I can see days of you and me.
He can't even look her in the eye.
I understand.
Why you burned
Yeah.
yourself? Yeah.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Aww. 1 year
Is
later.
it a bow and arrow?
Nope,
Oh, yeah.
Water guns? A dinosaur?
you're not gonna guess.
Wait. Is it a lotter of kittens?
A lot of.
A convertible.
The hell are you gonna do with a convertible?
Drive it?
We crossed here. Enjoy being a kid for now.
Oh, because childhood has been such a joy for me so far.
You've been 16 all of 4 hours. I'm not sending.
Jesse said he'd train me if you let him.
Is there something going on between you two? Funny? I see the way you look at him. I got a keen eye for these sort of things.
Yeah, very keen eye.
You?
I talk to you about the birds and the bees.
Oh, you mean dicks and vaginas? I tell you what,
He
I
stumbled.
promise you I won't be pregnant.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, how much longer, man?
Man, if only Dina made that
We're
promise.
here.
It is a dinosaur! Joel!
Like it? Yeah. Likes it.
I love Pedro Pascal.
Whoa.
He's such a good Joel.
Whoa.
I want a motherfucking dinosaur! Joel, there's a museum!
Yeah, I know. If you don't fall off the goddamn T-Rex, I'll take you there. Wow.
Well, then what the fuck?
Had to wait for your
We're
birthday.
saving it for a special day.
No, he's so proud.
Like to what?
Go to space.
Found you an actual working rocket ship.
Whoa. You're going up to space.
Need a helmet.
You need a helmet.
Why did he pick up a rock? What's she doing with the rock? Throwing it? Oh, to break the glass. I didn't know it was behind glass. So he was like, you need a helmet. Giving her a rock to put on her head. That's a pretty cool one. Nice, it fits. No, Joel, you get out. Not allowed on our space journey. Man, if that like locks behind him.
Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
30 seconds and counting.
Eyes immediately opened. Holy shit.
25. T-minus 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Internal. 12, 11,
The
10,
lighting changes.
9. Sequence start.
I don't know if astronauts were just like in a helmet just and a white t-shirt, but cool. I love that. The light just panning over her face. That's so great. Such a nice effect.
I do okay.
We should do this more.
Yeah. In.
How many more museums can you find? What? I didn't see it. 1 year later. So we're just seeing all the birthdays? We're just seeing what Joel did for all her birthdays since we last saw them. Got the name right! Is that Seth still? And if so, good job, Seth. And it's chocolate this time, which is harder, right? Uh-oh. She getting busy? Don't go right in.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's her and Kat.
Hey, what the fuck? I came home early to surprise you for your birthday. 17, by the way.
Well, I'm 19, so.
The fuck is that?
This is when she got the
It's
tat.
not done yet. It's good.
Oh no, God forbid she have relations
So
with
all
anyone.
the teenage shit all at once, huh? Sex, experimenting with with
Experimenting.
girls. We'll discuss this later when you're yourself.
Damn, man. I mean, he didn't hit her. Like a little bit better than his father, huh? Small steps. What? That. Oh, is she trying to like sneak out?
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, she's moving.
It's the garage.
Okay, you want to have this conversation? Fine. You may not like the rules, but this is my house.
No, it isn't. Sorry to us. You don't own anything.
This is my house is probably something his father would say. I can't remember if he did or not, but it's probably something he would have said.
Smoked weed and fooled around with a girl.
But they're all your choices.
Just give me a few days and let me fix things up a little out there.
Okay.
That's good. I mean, that's good, Joel.
Come on.
Doing a little better. That's what life's about. Maybe, you know, don't just knock on a door and immediately open it. It's not really the point of fucking knocking.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking on top of a burn.
It's actually not bad.
It'll be better once it's filled in.
The one I made on your guitar, anyway. Yeah, like change and growing and such. Well, good night.
Hey.
Okay, that could have gone way worse, that conversation. I think you did really well there, Joel, all things considered.
Hey,
Hey, therapize me, please.
you guys study dreams and stuff, right?
What the fuck do
Is
moths
there a
mean?
doctor's ensign on me like Lucy from
Change and growth.
No, that would be a butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Death. If you believe in that shit.
Moth is death. Kind of scary for her to have moths everywhere then.
Why?
And moth is what she what he put on her guitar, right? I just gave you a guitar of death. You have a greater purpose. And your greater purpose is in death. I think is what the implication is there. 2 years later.
I wrote down some questions. Okay?
It's just her practicing, yeah.
How did they get surprised by an entire group of raiders?
Ellie?
I'm coming!
Oh, man. At least he knocked and didn't just barge in, although it probably was
Already
locked.
dressed. You're 19, and you've been patient.
Hmm?
So I
Going on
told them I was
patrol?
okay with it.
I'll grab my coat.
And the gun.
Nice. Seems sucky to me. Your birthday, you have to go work. But she wants to patrol, so.
Gotta start easy.
Ah, great. Happy birthday to me.
Scan the countryside. Be ready for anything.
Oh shit!
What?
A tree.
There's a little squirrel fucking a big squirrel. Should probably report that.
Fine, we'll skip the scanning for now.
She did it. She was attentive enough to pick up on that.
Got stuff going on, but it'd be nice if we could do this kind of thing more often. Spend time together.
Aww. Trying to bridge that gap a bit more.
Yeah.
It's just you look.
No,
There's nothing on your mind?
no, nothing.
Yeah, certainly something on her mind.
Eugene and Adam need backup. You're the closest we've got.
Oh, there you go. Got some
I'll be there in
excitement.
10. Tell them to dig in. Go back to Jackson.
No,
Ellie,
this
it's
is a
not
patrol.
safe. Go back.
Joel, I'm your partner. We stick together.
Good. Okay, you gotta keep up though. Whoa. The fog is very ominous. You gonna tie up the horses or something? Or are you just leaving them there? Maybe they tied him off screen.
Remember what I taught you?
I'm your back, you're mine.
Look at this. Working together. This is good. Oh my god! Who's being dragged along? Who is that? Jesus. Ugh. Don't love that.
Oh shit, Eugene.
Ellie!
Oh! Oh, we're gonna see what happened with Eugene! Oh, I didn't even think about that. No, he's not.
No.
Oh, shit, man.
Okay, okay.
I don't think I knew that Ellie was on this
I
patrol.
figure we go back to the gate. They let Gail out.
Oh,
keeping
so we
her
can
at a
say
safe
goodbye.
distance. I say goodbye.
Oh,
Yes, we can.
it's too risky.
Yes,
Shit.
we can.
He's empty. Yeah, the gun is cocked back.
Hold out your hand.
Oh. Hold out your hand.
Hold out your
Oh,
hand.
see how close you are.
Slowly, clearly, from 1 to 10.
Doing the test from season 1.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay,
He has time.
he's got
We
time.
tie him up and we bring him back. Joel, let him see his fucking wife. Please.
Is he gonna do it? Maybe they do it, but then he shoots him in front of Gale.
Get the horses, bring them down the trail.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
start walking with him. We'll meet up with you.
Or does he wait until Ellie's gone and kill him?
I promise.
Oh. And how much does this promise mean? I mean, season 1
Go
ended
ahead,
with him going,
thank you.
I swear.
Thank you.
He'd probably come up with a lie saying, oh, Eugene actually started turning and I had to shoot him. He jumped at me.
It makes you cold. The cordyceps.
Eugene seems like a cool guy. I like him. Oh god, the tension. Wow, what a beautiful view.
No, I need her last words.
Oh.
For me.
Oh.
I'm terrified.
You just wanted to see her one more time. man, we've just hid Joel from view now. I'm so scared his head's gonna explode open. We're just gonna hear it. Oh yeah, we just hear the bass of it and see the birds. What does he say to... What does he say to Ellie and also to Gale? Because Gale was pissed about this. This is why Gale hates him. Yeah, some promise he made, huh? Jesus.
I'm gonna radio ahead and let them know. Ellie.
I mean, yeah, she's a little fucking broken from this. Oh, Gale. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
When we found them. And,
had to finish him
he
off.
wanted to tell you that he loved you, and he wished he could say goodbye to you in person.
It's true.
And he ended it himself.
Man. Is that why there's a bullet hole in the back of his head? Is that how he ended it himself?
That's not what happened.
She doesn't want to live the lie.
He begged to see you. He had time.
This is why
promised
Gale
to take
knows.
And then Joel shot him in the head.
Yeah. God. You maybe should have waited to tell Gale that privately, but I guess Joel would have found out no matter what. Oh, fuck, man.
You swore.
Yeah. His word doesn't mean anything. It does put the end of season 1, you know, in a different light for her. If that's what it means when you say you promise, then it doesn't mean anything. 9 months later, you could have had a child then.
That was good, yeah? Yeah, he's falling apart.
He's tired.
You missed the countdown.
I've seen kids like
I'll
that.
come back after.
Night, kiddo.
See you next year.
See you next year.
Aww. They certainly don't see each other next year. Well, actually, no, they do see.
You okay?
Was that the last time Tommy saw Joel? No.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't believe so.
What I'm trying to say is Uncle Grumpy is family.
Aww.
Hey,
That's nice.
family event.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Now, family helps each other out. He's gonna help his
Sorry.
family.
Are you okay?
What is wrong with you?
God, man. Man, it'd be hard to learn new songs in the apocalypse. You have to either make them yourself or be lucky enough to find music.
The people that came through last week.
Oh man, these like
I'm
conversations
embarrassed for what I traded to get it, but
when there's tension in the air and you're
Not
still
bad.
trying to keep like small talk going.
so Dina, you're your girlfriend now?
No.
No, I was just experimenting with girls.
You lied to me.
Mm-hmm.
You looked me in the eyes and you lied. And it was the same face.
It's the same face that she saw as sincerity.
But I think I knew. Tell me what happened with the fireflies. If you lie to me again, we're done. Were there other immune people?
Nope.
Were there raiders?
Man, Pedro Pascal's face. He's so good with that.
Could they have made a cure?
God.
Did you?
Kill everyone there? Yeah.
And Marlene?
Oh God, Pedro's acting.
Then I was supposed to die. That was my purpose. My life would have fucking mattered, but you took that from me. You took it from everyone.
And I'll pay the price. Because you're gonna turn away from me.
Because you're selfish.
Because I love you. Maybe you never will.
Man.
If you should ever have one of your own. Well then.
I hope you do a little better than I will.
I hope you do a little better than
Yeah.
I don't think I can forgive you for this. But I would like to try.
Oh God. This is after she just tortured Nora. God damn, man. Oh man. That was a good episode. It's quite different. I mean, it's like, it's the same as the game, but it's also like very different in the, it's like, it's the same story, but the way they're approaching it is very different. And I, like, regardless, that scene at the end there, I mean, they've sort of combined two different scenes from the game with that scene, but that scene at the end there is it was really good. Like, you know, just on its own, it was really, really good. I really liked it, and I mean, Pedro and Bella did a really good job with that scene. I'm just like, I'm sort of curious about, like, I'm trying to think, you know, what the show's plan for especially next season is, because that porch scene was the final scene of The Last of Us Part 2. Like, they saved that scene till the very, very end. And so, like, they've clearly changed it quite a bit in having this be, you know, this isn't even the end of the season. There's one more episode of the season to go, I think. But for them to have it be here. But it's at the end of, like, a important episode full of flashbacks. And these flashbacks, I mean, they've got, like, new flashbacks in here that aren't in The Last of Us Part 2. But generally, you know, this stuff is scattered over the course of the entire game. So I'm just, like, thinking, you know, is it better for this scene to be here? Or maybe not better, but does it work? Because I don't want to compare it and say, like, you know, because, all right, I think this is a time to talk about this. I, like, throughout this season, what I've been approaching this season, because I think The Last of Us Part 2 is an absolutely brilliant game. Like, just absolutely brilliant, absolutely incredible. One of my favorite media experiences I've ever had. One of the most emotionally draining experiences I've ever had in my life. It's a true masterpiece of media. I never went into this season expecting it to be a masterpiece of media, because, like, it's unfair. Even though it's an adaptation of the game, it is unfair for me to compare anything to one of the greatest pieces of media of all time. it's not fair. Like it just like, it feels like there's so much that went into making The Last of Us Part 2 so incredibly special, and The Last of Us Part 1 obviously, that like to be able to do that in a different medium with an entirely different cast and crew, or you know, mostly different cast and crew, it's unfair to expect that. So I never do, and I've never expected that of this show. And so I try not to be like, well, this was done better in the game, or this was done better in the show, or whatever. I try not to do that. Instead, I go into these shows, you know, and go into this season especially, looking for things that I find connection with, things that I really enjoy, you know. And so a lot of the time in these discussions, I've been talking about stuff like Seth's character arc, you know, because it wasn't present in the games, and I really liked it. I talk about Gale because she wasn't really present in the games, and I like seeing that new stuff, you know. The opening scene, seeing some of the monologues from Isaac, like these things that weren't there, it's really great for me to see because it's like extra content for the Last of Us universe. And then I enjoy watching the rest of it, like the adaptations of scenes that are in the games, but they're less interesting to me because I've seen them not only once or twice, I've seen them, you know, dozens of times. I love The Last of Us Part 2, so I know those scenes like back to front. So yeah, I try not to like compare them, and I try not to go like, well, this was done differently in the game, so they should have kept it like this, or why didn't they have this, you know, like there's many things that I've seen change, and I haven't at all been like, they should have done this differently. And I'm not going to do that here as well. But what I am going to do is just think about it, because the porch scene, and I won't spoil anything that's going to happen later in the series. But the porch scene being the end of the game and being this part of the show are very different, like, feels to it. But like in the game, it's a scene that recontextualizes the game. Like it really makes you like understand, especially if you go through the game thinking that Ellie was, you know, there was unresolved tension between them, and then you find out that they actually kind of mostly resolved it, and they were on a better path by the end. Like it, you know, as heartbreaking as that porch scene is, of like seeing her say like, I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. One of my favorite lines in the entire game and in this is, I don't think I can ever forgive you for that, but I'd like to try. And I think, to me, that's like my philosophy down to a T. Like, that's how I feel in my heart, is like some of the most important things in our world is like, sometimes you need to have those moments where you're like, I don't like that is something that's hurt me so deeply. I don't know if anything can come back for that, but I don't want to be stubborn and just let myself not, you know, like not heal from that and not allow you back into my life. Like we need to see if this can work. We need to see if I can forgive you for it. And I think like that is an incredible moment. And so it recontextualizes the game when you like see it through. Oh, like she's extra hurt from this because of because like she was about to try to start forgiving him. You know, they finally maybe could have gotten to a place where they were a bit of a healthy relationship. Now, with that being said, the show has changed it, so their relationship wasn't as rocky as it seemed it was in the game. Like I feel like the game had like, there were longer sections of them being rocky, of their relationship degrading. So because of that, do you need that recontextualization? I don't know. I don't know if you need it to happen at the end anymore. Now, there also might be like studio reasons for this. Genuinely, maybe Pedro Pascal is like, you know, are we going to sign him on for another season just for one scene? You know, like maybe there's like those sorts of reasons behind it, where it's like we kind of need to get our money's worth from him for this season. But I'm not going to take that into account. But yeah, I don't know. point is, I'm interested to see what they do. I just wanted to make it clear, I do not compare this show to the game to say that one thing is of stronger quality than the other, or that, like, you know, they should have done it the way that the game did it or anything, right? I think the show is its own thing. I think it should be allowed to do entirely its own thing. And all I'm here to do is watch it. Like, the game is one of the most special things to me, so of course I've got a stronger connection to the game and the game's characters, and to Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson's version of the characters and stuff. But, like, it's an unfair comparison, so I don't think it's what I should be doing is to be drilling down into that. Rather, I should be enjoying getting more The Last of Us content, and I am. I'm enjoying getting the more The Last of Us content. And there was several things in this episode that I'm really happy we got. For example, seeing Joel's dad, and seeing Joel as a kid, and making Joel's dad be played by Lalo fucking Salamanca, who is, hold on, his name, I think it's almost in my head. It's Tony Dalton. I got it. Yes, I just needed to stop. Like, while I was watching the show, I was like, I can't think about his name right now because I need to watch the episode. Tony Dalton. That's awesome that he was in it. And I just realized, it's probably because he's also in Intergalactic, I think. Like, the new Naughty Dog game that they're making, Tony Dalton is in that. And so is Nora's actor. Nora's actor is in it as well. She's the main character of it. But Tony Dalton was in the trailer. In one of the photos, it like scrolled past and Tony Dalton was there. So yeah, like I'm really excited for that, and that's probably how they got him into this as well, because he was already, I imagine, working with Neil Druckmann. So yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, I love Tony Dalton. I mean, if you haven't seen Better Call Saul is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, I kind of consider them one show, and even though they're like quite different shows, I still consider them to be one show, and it is my favorite show of all time. Like, that combination of those two shows is my favorite show of all time. I don't have a preference between them. I love Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul so much. I don't even think about which one I love more. I just love them both. And Tony Dalton is a villain in Better Call Saul, and he's so fucking good. He's an incredible actor. Absolutely incredible. So seeing him in this was awesome. I liked also the ongoing theme of, like, doing a little bit better than my father did. Like, I think that's a nice theme to pass on, and him and Joel saying to Ellie, like, if you ever have a child one day, which is a wild thing to say to someone you just found out is a lesbian, especially in an apocalyptic world. But saying, like, you know, if you ever have a child one day, I hope, you know, you do a little better than I do. And I like that, because I've had a lot of opinions on this channel and on my Jen Watches One Piece channel talking about parents and, like, parenting styles and, like, abuse of kids. Abuse of kids, not abusive kids. Because like I think I've done a decent amount on my One Piece channel just talking about, because I think One Piece had a few, like, parenting related things that I talked about. But yeah, also other TV shows, like, I'm such a strong believer in, like, don't physically hurt your kids, you know, like, that's not good punishment. And it's like, not only is it, you know, shown to not be great for them regardless, but also, like, why would you want to hurt your kids, you know? Like, they're your children, don't hurt them. And I say this as someone who I wasn't abused. I've lived a very good life, and I feel like I've been raised very well by my parents, and I really appreciate my upbringing. And, like, it's something that I know I'm very, very lucky about. And I want other people to have that experience as well, you know? Doesn't mean I didn't get punished, but the punishment wasn't getting beat with a belt. And I think that's important. And that's important to know. You can parent without that. It's lazy parenting and also horrific. It's terrible. So you know, watching that opening scene, like, I put myself in the shoes of, like, I'm horrified that, you know, that the kids have to be terrified that they're gonna get the belt for doing something wrong. You know, like, that's a really horrifying thing to confront, and I'm really sad that you know, to see Joel's father like be considering that. But then I really love his introspection and him sitting there and going like, look, my father did this to me and I wanted to make sure that I didn't do that to my kids. I still hit you and I still go too far sometimes, but I'm trying. And I appreciate that at least, you know? Like I feel like a scene like that makes it, you know, I don't think of this guy as a monster. I think of him as a broken man. Because I felt like it was probably genuine. Like he really did want to not hurt his children and not screw them up. So and I mean Joel learned from it, and look, I don't believe Joel ever hurt Sarah, and I don't believe he ever hurt Ellie, you know. I don't think those were things that he even considered. So in a way, you know, Joel's father did his job afterwards, and like telling him like, look, I've made mistakes, I hope you do better. Like, do as I say, not as I do, kind of. I would prefer if it was do as I do and he did all the perfect things, but he's human. It's hard. Parenting is really, really difficult. So you know, it's tough no matter what. I loved Our Future Days performance from Joel. Not much to say about it. I loved it. And yeah, that Eugene thing. Yeah, that's rough, man. That is, because I was wondering this whole time, like how, because Gail said like it was how you did it that I hate, right? And yeah, the idea of like Joel is so like Joel, he gets these ideas of like, these are the ways things should be done to protect everyone, to make sure that they're done this right way, right? And he's so stubborn on that idea, he can justify anything to like make it sound like the right thing to be done, right? So it's like at the end of season 1, it was saving Ellie, protecting my girl is the most important thing. So I will literally do anything. I will doom the entire world. I'll kill innocent-ish people, and I'll kill a doctor, an unarmed doctor, just to protect her. And he can like justify that to himself, and then also justify. And so for the best of Ellie, I also will not tell her that I did that and hide that from her, forever. And so, yeah, we have that. Like, you know, he does that, and he can justify that stuff to himself. So he justifies to himself like Eugene is turning and he needs to die, and it will be easier and safer and better for us if he dies here. And so, like, even though, you know, Ellie and co wanted to have him come back to say goodbye to Gale, he had already made up his mind that that's not happening, and he will do anything to make that happen. And what he did was he lied to Ellie, and he lied to Eugene, and then he tried to lie to Gale. So yeah, really, really sad. But yeah, anyway, that's The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.